All right, Matt is nervous. He's frantically changing the temperature.
No. It's cool.
I mean, okay.
7, 8, 9.
We don't need to do that. That's how we usually line up our audio, but we don't need to do that because we are in person, cheek to cheek, talking into one microphone right now.
And if we make a kissing noise, no one will know if it's real or if it's just us making the noise.
No, okay. That was fake. That was fake.
No. But this one. Hit it.
You know what it is now, boys and girls of the podcast world. Matt and Tyler on the mics. They're gonna stay here until they agree. They're gonna stay here until they agree. Oh, thank you for listening. This show's called Until We Agree. Oh, thank you for listening.
Alright, man. This is
The way we looked into each other's eyes while we were fake doing.
Why is he still doing it? I hate that. We've never looked at each other's eyes like that ever before.
So weird.
This is the worst.
This is so weird.
Welcome back to
We're
Until
just
We
making straight eye contact the whole time.
What is going on? What is going on? Welcome back to Until We Agree. My name is Matt, joined as always by my best man for 2 more days, and then never again, Tyler Pritchard. This is Build on Friday, getting married tomorrow, Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We're making eye contact again.
It's weird.
And there's been a lot of allusions to what happens to me and Tyler after this weekend. Do we Tyler not ourselves? Do we ruin the wedding for other people?
Yep.
But
Dude, Matt is frazzled right now. It's because I'm editing this week, so he can just do whatever he wants, and he's taking advantage of it right now.
right.
Yeah, there's a long pause. It was on cue. Everybody knew it was coming.
Dude, I think we might have got the volume too. Anyways, so how are we feeling? We just got off the golf course today.
Mm-hmm.
You played golf for the first time in 2 years,
Nearly.
essentially.
A year and a half.
You had a good time.
Yes.
Better than climbing.
No, not better than climbing, but I had a lot of fun, and I will be picking golf back up to play here and there. But no, I can't let a pause happen because I'm
there's
editing.
No time.
There's
It
no
sucks,
time.
doesn't it? It's crazy.
No. Am I editing this week or I'm just posting?
A little bit of both. I hate to break it to you. I'm getting married tomorrow.
I'm gonna have to figure this thing out, I guess. Yeah, so episode may be coming late. We'll see what happens. But Matt has something to tell you guys.
This one, I feel very prepared for this episode. What's great about this is we're filming in my new house. Tyler's at the new house for the first time. Other people have been to the new house for the first time ever as well, including Brittany. I know what you're thinking. She lives here. What does that mean? No, a second Brittany, a bridesmaid, also named Brittany, who I had never met before this weekend, and all I've learned about her has been pretty intense stuff. And we went to give the brides, this show's been about the men for so long, but we love our web browser women. We love women in general. Shout out women. They're walking in the room right now.
Shout out women.
Yeah, all right. Look at them. They're having fun. But what we want to do is get the female perspective on this wedding and get to know some of the members of the Rat Pack who you may not know so well. So, Brittany, you. The bride is coming in right now. It's a little tight back here. The microphone's right here, so you're gonna talk into it. So just, Brittany, how are you feeling about the wedding? That's the end of the question.
Okay, I'm feeling good. I'm ready for it to be here and over.
What the?
Whoa.
This is like the best day of my life, and that's how my bride, my beloved, feels about the wedding.
Here and over.
Tell them about the thing that happened on the golf course.
What happened on the golf? Oh, this was super embarrassing. Okay, so Matt is talking to Brittany, right?
On the
and
phone.
they're on the phone, and they're fiancés.
Yeah, well,
And Matt said, "I love you."
You got in trouble?
He thought it was lame.
No, I'm joking.
It was embarrassing for me.
It was embarrassing because there's cooties involved.
And then what we talked about after was at the wedding we have to KISSING.
Yeah, that's what you said. You said you haven't seen anything yet.
In front of our friends and family, and that's what's really getting me. This is weird. We never had people watch us do the podcast. And
But we've never been in the same room either.
we've also,
This
we've
is
also
super
made
strange.
a lot of eye contact, and it's freaking us out a little bit. But anyways, what's happening now is we have another Brittany, a bridesmaid, from what I understand, friend from childhood and beyond, and we want to bring her on. Brittany, fiance Brittany, has said that she's the funniest friend. So no pressure, but you had to talk. And you had to talk. If you're making noise, you have to be in the microphone. So if you want to come over here, so. Okay, you're still making the microphone's on this side. So if you yeah, so you need to come over. So why don't you come over here?
Yeah. I'll move over here. You take that seat.
Thank you.
And what we would like to do on the podcast, especially when we bring women in, is we like to talk about your worst first date experience. So why don't you? I'm just kidding. I've heard it. It's brutal.
It is brutal.
How are you feeling about the wedding? And now that you've met everyone involved in who's getting married, what are your thoughts on everyone?
Am I close enough?
Maybe move a little closer.
How about this?
That seems great.
My thoughts about the wedding. I'm excited. Love is a beautiful thing. I also feel like I can't look at either of y'all because we are very close in proximity. So I'm trying to just like focus on something else. Matt, we like met last night and you're marrying my best friend, so that's also weird. But I'm excited.
It's weird for me too.
Yeah.
But
In what way?
And called his bluff.
so I have a fun little game that I want to play with.
He's not answering the question.
So with Tyler and Brittany, this is a little competition to see. Tyler's obviously the best man. You're in the wedding as well.
True.
And this is going to be a little trivia competition on who knows Matt and Brittany better. So
I'm gonna lose so bad.
No.
Even on
there's a real
Brittany.
chance.
Even if I know it, I've forgotten it. So,
Okay. So, what city did Matt grow up in?
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Good.
Are we like buzzing in? Am I trying
No,
to answer it quicker?
You had to answer fast. It's
Okay.
Sorry, there was no rules established.
Because I would have that one too, I think.
What is the name of Matt's best man in the wedding?
Tyler.
Oh, that's 2 points for Tyler.
I said it at the same time.
What did I major in college?
Accounting.
Supply chain.
Supply chain. Look at. Let's bring in a Brittany. Let's bring in a Brittany fiance question. What vegetable is her nickname?
Broccoli.
How was I
Good
supposed to
job,
know that?
man.
Why is it broccoli?
That's sick. You called Brittany your best friend earlier, and you
Listen.
haven't gotten a single question right.
I've never called her broccoli. I've never needed to. I don't even understand why that's her nickname.
What college did she go to?
Auburn University.
that-
No, I literally got that one.
That's the end of the game.
That's it.
5-0. Undefeated. Undisputed.
So yeah,
This podcast hates women, and if you
Whoa,
actually
actually,
like women,
if you listen
then
to
it
our
would have
cast-
been
statistically,
that
statistically,
would have been
everyone,
a fair competition, and I would have gotten at least 1 point.
statistically, everyone knows that we love women on this podcast, and they support
Says
us.
who?
The
Women?
web browser women.
Who are the web browser women? This is your last chance.
Who are the web browser women?
Yes.
Are you looking for names?
Say their names.
Name them.
Name one. And one of them is the biggest fan of the podcast. So if you don't know her name, you're not.
It's not Brittany.
No, she's probably number 3 or 4 of the women.
Is it your mom?
No.
Is
What is my mom's name?
Angela.
No.
Oh my goodness.
No, Alicia.
That's my girlfriend's name. You say Amy.
Amy.
And
Let's
web browser women such as Kim.
Kim?
Kim. Shout out Kim.
No, that
Who's
you don't.
Kim?
You don't mean. Don't say. How do we stop recording? Who's Kim? That's like saying who's the president. That's crazy. So what? Have you listened to the podcast before?
I did actually listen to the theme song this morning, and who sang it?
That's a great question. Wait, you
Nobody
don't
in this
know?
room.
You don't know Hutch? We say his name
No.
every time before he
No,
starts
I, like,
singing.
got-
We
like-
said hit it. We said hit it, Hutch. Editor Matt here. I mean editor Tyler here. I wish I was with Matt, but he is away, and I am editing, and I'm scared. I don't get to talk to you guys like this much. I'm very excited, and here's the best thing. I don't know how to edit in the Hit It Hutches. So we're going to have to just, like, one would go right there usually. It's not going there. It's not going anywhere. Don't expect him. I'm sorry. Goodbye. And then he hit it.
You have
Oh,
to edit it.
Oh, that sucks.
Every time we say hit it Hutch, we have to edit in the
Dude,
song.
stop.
And he's doing the edit for the first time ever. So he has no idea how to do it. Anyways, you can go.
Okay, thank you.
Unless you want to talk about your first date.
no, I can't.
Wait, I wanna know.
I'll tell you offline.
We're really
Maybe.
this episode's really short, so we could actually use the engagement. Give her some space. Give her some space.
Yeah.
No, I can't. Let's just say I'll give 3 vague points that happened. Actually, no. I'll just say he danced with 3 people while we were there. I was one of them. A woman was another one of them. And a man was the third one of them.
Nice, man.
Yeah. Yes.
He brought other women to your
Wait.
date.
Yes. Shout out Texas. Texas.
Yeah.
They're different out there. Those men. Watch it.
All right.
All right.
That was really good,
Bye.
Brittany. Any last words from other Brittany? She says nope. All right. Thanks for coming on. Be sure to check out this episode. It's going to be a good one. It's not going to be a good one. That's crazy. All right. Why don't you? What are we doing now, man?
I don't know. I wanted trivia, though, and that makes me feel good.
Easily. It wasn't even close. Sorry if you're hearing extra noise. They don't quite understand the whole studio aspect of all this.
Yeah, and women like to make noise. Editor Tyler here. This was clearly a joke. This joke is actually about how men are not capable of blaming themselves, so they put it all on women. And so that's what I did there, and I apologize. And that was a joke. All right, Editor Tyler back here. I somehow cut that one off early on accident. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm like an 8 behind this computer right now, man. Please, I need Matt to come back. Stat. Here's the podcast.
To stand against the patriarchy.
We'll cut that out, I think.
I don't know. Here's my thought on the wedding right
Tell
now.
me.
I don't know if we really want to do this episode. So I wonder if we should just what if what we should do to make it seem like it's actually way longer? What if we just do the Hutch song like 10 more times? And that's the whole episode. Because that'll get us to 20 minutes.
Dude, I don't know what to do. It can be a nice little 15-minute special.
Okay, 15 minutes, and then we also add the Hutch song 10 times. Q&A. If you want to leave a Q&A question,
You can go to Spotify, enter a comment. You can go to Instagram, send us a DM, @UntilWeAgree. TikTok, @UntilWeAgree. You can go to our personal addresses. I will give Matt's right now. It is 2409
yeah,
Nashville Road.
nice, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, leave a question, and you can be just like the person who left us a question this week, Matt. Matt says, "Are you nervous?"
And he's asking himself that because he's getting married.
I'm not nervous. I actually think you have a lot more to do this weekend than me. I'm just here to kind of have fun at this point. I've kind of put the work in. You have speeches, hosting
Just
responsibilities.
one speech, unless something springs up.
Well, you have to do all tonight as well.
That's hosting, not speech.
But there's jokes involved.
We'll see what happens. It's a kind of a spur of the moment type thing. What are you doing? Why are you playing with the mouse?
Sorry. You've known spur of the moment. You've known about this for 6 months. I don't like making eye contact doing the podcast.
I don't think we can be in the same room. This is
No.
uncomfortable.
I really thought it would be like more smooth, but it actually
I think
just
if we
makes me
had
feel
two
weird.
mics, and we were sitting like in different chairs. I mean, we are in different chairs. Hold on a second. We're in different
Dude,
chairs.
your lap is so warm.
If we were in
Why do you have your
different
car
spots-
keys up here? I drove you.
Can we air this?
I don't care. I won't be here. I can do whatever I want. I'm leaving the country.
Oh no.
Dude, you have to edit this. What are you doing, man?
Dude, I don't think an edit can save it, I'll be honest.
You seem nervous.
About the podcast? A little. Dude, what if we just compile a best of clips?
No, there's something good in here. What about the Yu-Gi-Oh story? Tell the Yu-Gi-Oh. It's time. Tell the Yu-Gi-Oh
Time
story.
for your wedding. So I was in a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. No. Why are you laughing? This is gonna be unlistenable. This is gonna be unlistenable.
No, it's not. We're
I
having
was in
fun.
a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament when I was a child. We went to Books A Million. That's where the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament was. I played with another child, and when dude, Magic keeps this eye contact on me. I can't do it. And so we went to Books A Million. I had my deck of cards. I had no idea how to play the game. We got out first round, and the guy who does like the curating of the cards to make sure you're not cheating just pulled out these printed cards that I had made because I didn't know that was against the rules. And that's the Yu-Gi-Oh story, man. That's what you waited months to hear.
This is the best episode we've had. Okay, when things go south, what we do on the podcast is we go to our good old friend ChatGPT and say, write us a toast that my groomsmen can say at the wedding that is nice and also mentions
We
Crohn's
can't. Okay, there we go.
disease. All right, here it comes. Do you want to read it?
We can't do this again. We just did this last week.
All right. Why don't we just leave?
We're at 15 minutes. Hit it, Hutch.
This show's called Until We Agree. Oh, thank you for listening.
I think it's all right.
It's an action-packed 15 minutes.
All right, let's end strong. People are listening. This is after all the hutches.
Okay.
And what's gonna happen is you're gonna hear an impression of Matt Damon in the movie Downsizing,
Yep.
and also you're gonna know that Matt is married because you're listening on Tuesday, and Matt's out of the country, and Matt is enjoying the fruits of his labor. So take it away, Matt Damon, in Downsizing.
What's the prompt, though? Usually I get a prompt for these things.
You're Matt Damon after coming to my wedding, but you're also in the movie Downsizing.
Hey, that was pretty fun.
Hey, Rat Pack. If you're still listening, just know that all the pauses and chaos we just talked about offline, we're just going to keep them in because we got a lot on our plate this week. So you kind of just get what you get. This isn't even editor Matt doing this, but this is Matt from Until We Agree.
And Tyler from Until We Agree.
And thank you for listening.
To Until We Agree.